Welcome guys, we are in Luxembourg today, Luxembourg City, and we are not far from the palace. It's a recording because the live didn't work, so I'm just showing you a little bit of Luxembourg City now. We are in the capital of the country, Luxembourg, and Luxembourg City as a town was founded in the 10th century. But as a country, it really only became properly independent in the 19th century. It's a Grand Duchy, meaning it has a Grand Duke as a head of state. And I will show you at least a picture of them later on, him and his wife. I found one next to the bookshop. So we are walking towards the palace. You see, we already got summer decoration. Each summer they decorate some of the streets. Here we got different leaves. I did see a few butterflies earlier on. It's a busy Friday afternoon, so everybody is coming home from work. Everybody is enjoying their time, and everybody really likes outdoor dining or just a glass of wine here. And you see lots and lots of nice pubs, restaurants here. And next door we already got the palace. The palace, it's the office of the Grand Duke. He is not living here, he's just working here. He lives in Colmarberg with his wife. It's about 30 minutes from here. So Luxembourg is really small. The capital has about 128,000 people living in it. More than half of them are foreigners, and the country about 650,000. And here we got the coat of arms. It's from the Grand Duke. It's part of his palace here. So you see, we are standing really next to the palace. It's in the middle of town. And next to it, the building is a parliament. So they are really next to each other. I will backtrack here a little bit, give you a better shot of the palace, and then we will go down towards the cathedral and see a little bit more of Luxembourg City. But first, let's see if we can find a picture of the Grand Duke and his wife. We got an English bookstore here. So, and she will be in the bookstore tomorrow morning and sign her book. So that's her and her husband. So actually a better picture here. That's our Grand Duchess in Luxembourg, Maria Theresa. She is from Switzerland, but originally from Cuba. And it was quite a scandal when they married in the 1980s, because she was not from a noble family. But her husband insisted, and he told his parents, I marry her or I abdicate. So in the end he was allowed to marry. And that's our palace. Sometimes the family stands on the balcony, waves to the people. So they fence it off here and people can stand around and wave back. It's usually nice. And they're quite close to the people here. So quite down to earth. Can well happen that you sit in a coffee shop and next to you, you've got the Grand Duke or his wife. Or you go to the movies, and they just go to the movies as well. Yeah, you see the flag, it's a Luxembourgish flag, and we got the flag from Ukraine and the European one here. And this building here is a parliament. And the palace in former times was used as a town hall. And I feel a bit sorry for the guards, because the Grand Duke is not here, there's no flag on top, so they just have to stand here in the heat and walk up and down. Here, the second part of the parliament, the chamber. And you see there's not much security around, which doesn't mean you can just go and knock and ask to go inside. But it's a small country, so it's not even like a big town in Germany. You're already seeing the towers of the cathedral at the back. Cathedral, they started to build it during the 17th century. Yeah, it's really nice, but not a big one. And it's here where the family usually marries, at least the Grand Duke and his eldest son. But now let's go and meet Grand Duchess Charlotte. She was a grandmother of the current Grand Duke, and she ruled Luxembourg during the Second World War. Germany invaded, and she had to leave the country together with her government and her family. So she went first to Portugal, England, and later settled in Northern America. First Long Island and later, I believe, Toronto. And that's her. She is still really well loved because she didn't give in. She still tried to get support from the US. And her eldest son, he did fight for the British in the Second World War. So he even took part in the Normandy landings. And he helped liberating the country. Next door here is the office of the Prime Minister. And a few years ago you could even take the shortcut down here towards the cathedral. So I'm not sure if they let us. Nope, you can't see it here, so I will show it to you from the other side. Avoiding kids.
Abonnier dich ganz einfach auf Adis, also adys.lu.
Adis, AW-Bots Erdrex köcht.
ATL Traffic Info live aus dem City.
Du hast es noch 3 Minuten auf 4:30 Lex, sorry?
Yeah, I guess you picked up the sound. It's a local radio station. And it was an advertisement for a company that cleans your dustbins. And it was Luxembourgish language. So if you picked it up, you heard a little bit of Luxembourgish. And we are walking towards our cathedral from the other side and our Golden Lady. She's a monument that was erected after the First World War, just to remember all those poor people who died, the victims of the First World War. And here you see we got some government buildings, so really next to us. So it's the Prime Minister, finances and more. And here you see the combination of old and new again. So I'm not sure if they let me film or not. But here's the office of the Prime Minister. And on this side we got the Protestant church. Luxembourg is more or less Catholic, but they also got one Protestant church here. So we are walking towards the main road now. But I love those smaller streets, the cobblestones. It's really a nice part of the capital. Yeah, today Luxembourg is mainly famous for the banks and for the European institutions that are here. So it's one of the richest countries in the world. And a lot of people from France, Belgium and Germany come to Luxembourg every day just to work here. They live on the other side of the border and commute every day. They earn more here, pay less taxes, but they have to spend quite a long time per day in their cars. So you have to decide, do you want more money or do you want to have more free time? And we're coming towards rush hour. Now it's Friday afternoon. So you see modern Luxembourg here. Minister Culture on the other side. And we are coming towards our cathedral here. But first I want to show you the monument for the victims of the Second World War, for the Jewish people who got deported from Luxembourg. There were 660 nearly who got deported. A lot of them tried to flee to France, but later on Germany occupied France as well, so they had to leave again, and if they were not able to leave, they also got deported. And that's why we got this monument here today. They got a synagogue again, not here, so I'm not showing it to you on this video. But it's nice that they have the monument here next to the cathedral. And you see several buses coming here. Public transport here in Luxembourg is free. So if you take a bus, a train or a tram, it's free, which is a nice idea, I believe. It's really something great, something nice. We are walking towards the cathedral now. Some skaters in front. And the building next to the cathedral, formerly a college for the Jesuits, later the National Library, and today it's empty. There were talks to make a museum inside. The library moved to Kirchberg, to modern Luxembourg, a few years ago. And some people want to be famous. Down here we got the entrance, one of the entrances to the crypt, and it's down here on the right hand side where the royal family is buried. So whenever they got a special service for their family members, they go down here. And you can stand here and look at the family. That's our cathedral of Our Lady, and it's the side entrance here, not the main entrance. The main entrance is from the other side, but this is really only the small side entrance. It looks like the main entrance, but it's not. And already coming into view is our Golden Lady on the other side, and she is today the symbol of peace. And the Nazis tried to steal her. They managed to steal her, to destroy her. Later she disappeared, and during the 1980s she was found in a soccer stadium again. And now she's back. She had her 100th birthday a few days ago. So you had the Grand Duke coming with the Prime Minister and honor her. During Christmas time, it's here where they got part of the Christmas market, which is also nice, with a huge Ferris wheel and just a nice place to be. So let me give you another view towards the cathedral. That's Luxembourg Cathedral. Turning you around again, turning you around again. And trying to zoom in to give you a nice shot of our Golden Lady for the end of this not so long video. Next time I try to do a live again. I try to figure out what happened. So that's just for everybody who came to the tour earlier on. And yeah, we had signal problems, sorry guys. I hope to see you again in Trier. I will add a few more tours in Trier and try to figure out signal in Luxembourg as well. So I hope to see you again. Bye guys.